wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater gets off. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what the mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining. I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day they take, but that don't stop them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup.
That plays a motherfucking beast.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize.
Hey, I'm just labbing my playbook, man. I ain't even really worried about this game.
Yes, Rajay Davis, big blow. Mets got even in the series, setting the stage for the rubber game tonight. LA leads Atlanta by 3 games. Best record in the NL, but trails the New York Yankees by 1.5 games at the best mark in the bigs. Mets trail the Cubs and Brewers for the second wild card in the National League. A pair of right-handers is set to match up. Walker Buehler having sported
runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now it's Carson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action.
Where's Metcalf?
Deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now this throw caught left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Man.
Here's Wilson. And he's going to be sacked back at the 45-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down on the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer
really don't like this man?
No,
I really don't like it.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
This shit wide the fuck open, man. Watch this. He won't catch it because he's gay. And where the fuck is Metcalf?
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown. incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Get out of here.
Inside the 10. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 45 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On 1st and goal, Washington. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of...
In 2 races, wild card as well as the division. Roberto Perez goes deep, knocks in 3. Ali Perez the save in a 7-5 win over the Twins, still trail Minnesota by 4.5. The Astros, 12-3 winners over the Royals. Josh Reddick went deep, 5-5, 3 runs scored, 3 knocked in, and that's your performance of the week, brought to you by Pennzoil. Prep your engine for winter with Pennzoil synthetic motor oil, the first motor oil made from natural gas, not crude oil. Proof is in the Pennzoil. How about 2 teams that are pretty much have their seasons set? The Yankees, best mark in the bigs, fall to Toronto 6-4. Bigger news here, though. Dylan Betances,
as he gets it down to 5.
2/3 of an inning in his season debut. Randall Richard went deep a pair of times, knocked in 4 for the winners. South Richard Vasquez, the Red Sox, went deep twice, knocked in 5. Boston 6-3 win at Philadelphia. That's your performance of the day, brought to you by the Home Depot. Christian Vasquez showed that today all day long. Visit the Home Depot for all your improvement needs. The Home Depot, for saving, more doing. The Nationals, top National League wild card team. They blanked the Braves 7-5 to salvage game in that series. Howie Kendrick went deep, knocked in 3 with 3 hits. They stay a game and a half up on the Chicago Cubs for that top wild card in the National League. And yes, it doesn't appear the Red Sox will reach the playoffs this season. But on the heels of winning the World Series just last year, the organization parting ways with their president of baseball operations just last week, Dave Dombrowski. It's the subject of Buster Olney's Weekly Watch on the Baseball Tonight podcast.
Buster Olney's Weekly Watch.
Last week, the Red Sox fired Dave Dombrowski.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DeAndre Washington, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Wilson. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Let's go. 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check 16. 50. Recon, 132 fighter.
Running it, Washington. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. Quick slant there. Gets him the first down. 6 yards on the play. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half in some of these shorter games.
Why is he wide open?
Now Roethlisberger getting this one into the hands of Smith-Schuster. And into the end zone.
I really don't like this, man.
Juju Smith-Schuster. His first touchdown of the new season.
I really
the
don't like this, man.
They broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Skillless, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 9. Wilson under a heavy rush and down.
Stop. Why would I challenge him?
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Taking plays now.
Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A gain of 13 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Ain't shit open.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
What?
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Yeah, this man about done
this
with me.
stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Room here to run.
Skill is mad at, man.
20.
Look at this thing.
That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first
My days
down.
are numbered on this game.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been
Just
played, but we
cheating,
have
man.
studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves? Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be counter. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Boswell signed to a 4-year deal prior to last season, but he struggled a little bit.
Yeah, do you think that they saw 13 of 20 when they signed him to a 4-year deal?
Not at all.
Needs a big bounce back in 2019 if he wants to see the end of that contract.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows?
I'm done with this. I'm done with this Madden, man. This is not fun, man. It's not fun. This game is not fun, man.
On the coverage.
This is not a fun Madden. A 3-man pass rush
they come up 2nd and
whooping
10.
your ass. Wow.
This is Carson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3.
3-man pass rush, and y'all can't beat it.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to put those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. It's caught right side. Dixon. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28.
1st down, Seahawks.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, my. What am I doing? I'm not paying attention.
Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL.
I am not paying attention.
And it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor.
Yep.
20.
Just like I thought. Yep.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Easy, easy.
It ain't open.
On second down, it's Connor. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They come out here in the eye.
Go, go, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
What the fuck is the play?
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Being chased out left.
Damn it, man. I'm sick of this.
Steelers touchdown.
I'm sick of this. I'm done with it, man.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete.
Oh, wow.
Gets by
That's
him, and now
weak.
a little daylight.
That's weak.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. David Moore His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something.
Look at the big man rumble. The 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
They'll run here with counter. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal on the Seahawks.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. They run with Washington. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal.
Third down and goal to go.
I don't know what works.
Ready? Black 30. Alert, alert.
Oh, and I'm fucking
now
stuck on the wrong
Roethlisberger to
play.
throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson.
What was that?
Forward for a couple up past the 30.
This game not about to give me a heart attack today. I'll turn this bitch
unable
off.
to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him,
I'll
you
turn
and I
this
both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches
so
for him to
whack.
make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I
This
see it,
offense
man.
in
I can see
desperate
it.
need of a conversion as
And
they
watch,
come
y'all
up
won't
on
cover a
3rd
damn
down.
thing.
Hey, 0-0-0.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Bam.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are back within a single score. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down with a sack and Ziggy Ansah. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Push him back. Push him back.
Now a give right side. Carson, and he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On first down, Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Here's Carson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On second and goal. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but now it's third and goal.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on third and goal.
Check.
They run it with Carson, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I didn't pick that
I know
play,
this is your spot, partner,
like,
so forgive me for jumping in,
that's
but there's
so
no
trash.
decision right
Like,
here. They have
like,
to go
I don't
for
want to
it
burn
in this
this time out.
situation.
Like, I did not
They're
pick
down on the
this play.
scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. Fourth quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dixon with a Seahawk touchdown. Ed Dixon, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to...
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet, but you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Jordan Berry now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Lockett. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Play action. Now Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. To throw here, Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Forced out to his left.
Get out of here.
This one complete, right side to McDonald. 10 more there and another first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
No, I don't have to.
A very solid gain of 27.
56, Mike, 56.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to run with Connor. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away.
Got it.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
At the 8-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run again with Carson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.